Yet another winning week on the blog here for the Friday football picks. 4-1 in the NFL last week, people. I'm basically handing you free money. All I'm asking you to do is click on the play button and watch the video all the way through. We're going to make it happen again. We'll start with our college games. Virginia Tech against Boston College. Virginia Tech started the season 0-5 against the spread, but they're finally getting their offense going a little bit. Boston College simply has no talent on the offensive side of the ball. Montel Harris has been out for the entire season. He obviously won't play again this week. I just don't think Boston College can score. You're only laying 3 touchdowns at home with the Hokies. I think they roll to a big, big win. Also have Tulane against Memphis. I've been betting against Memphis every single game this year. They're terrible. Tulane fired their football coach this week, Bob Toledo, so you got an interim coach. I still think at home, laying 12 with the Green Wave against, I think, the worst team in college football, the Memphis Tigers, is a pretty smart bet. You got Navy laying 10 against East Carolina. East Carolina throws the football around a lot, but Navy actually averages more per rush than East Carolina does per pass. I just think Navy's going to be able to move the football at will, and I don't think East Carolina makes enough big plays in the passing game to keep up with the midshipmen. Louisiana Lafayette, yes, the mighty Raging Cajuns, 6-1 in the season. Best start they've ever had down in Lafayette. They're laying 3 at Western Kentucky, who is coming off a shutout win. But Louisiana Lafayette, very good secondary. A lot of chances for turnovers against a bad passing Western Kentucky team. I think they take care of business on the road. Cal, coming off a big, bitter loss to Southern California. They have the extra 2 days to prepare, having played last Thursday night. They get Utah, who has to go all the way from across the country, having played Pittsburgh last week. You're only laying 3 at home. I think Cal's defense has enough speed on it to win a pretty low-scoring game. Switching to the NFL, New Orleans Saints at home against the Indianapolis Colts. I just don't see how Curtis Painter's going to be able to score against Drew Brees or keep up with Drew Brees. So lay the 15.5 with the Saints. I like Baltimore on Monday night against the Jaguars. You saw how Baltimore sat on the Texans. I don't even think Jacksonville is going to put more than 10 points on the board. You're only laying 8. Give me Tim Tebow, touchdown Jesus. He will go into Miami. He will beat the Dolphins despite being a 1.5-point dog. A lot of people like Arizona this week for some reason. I'm not buying it. Give me the Steelers only laying 4 in the desert against the Cardinals. And then give me the over in the Atlanta-Detroit game. Lots of points, I think, with Detroit being able to throw the football in Atlanta's secondary, and ditto Atlanta with Roddy White, Tony Gonzalez, and co. I think putting up some big numbers against the Detroit Lions. You play those picks, not only are you going to be smarter, but you're going to provide a better future for your kids unless you lose, in which case they will have to go to community college instead of a 4-year institution. But that's not my fault. That's your fault for not doing a better job of watching my picks right here on BigShow790.com.